Welcome back. Comprehensive coverage of elections 2021, the local government elections, and coming to you from the ROC here in Pretoria, in Tshwane. This is where obviously the overall results do start trickling in too. And when I talk trickle in, I mean trickle in, because we're going to break it down into the provincial levels now. But I can tell you on a national basis, I think about 17% of the results are in. But where we're going now, that's the Northwest Province, only 10% of the results have been counted. And Freedom Front Plus is sitting at 32.16% of those votes, the ANC 30.15% of the votes, and the DA 25.13% of those votes. So very nice picture emerging there for the Freedom Front Plus, if you want to look at it that way. So there's a bit of a sea of purple happening in the maps that they've got going here for the Freedom Front Plus. Let's go to the Northwest. Tebogo Pakedi is there live at the Provincial Results Operations Centre out in the Northwest. So talk to us. How are we doing? I mean, Tebogo, as I say, looking already from the early counting, Freedom Front Plus having a good showing in the Northwest.
Definitely, Leanne. Good morning to you and the viewers. Really, as you've mentioned, the purple color really shading off right there. But let me just start with the voting turnout. If I can just mention that in the Northwest Province, 1,671,551 people were registered to vote. However, only 649,645 voted. Really, that translates to 38% voter turnout. Really, explaining as we were talking really about the voter apathy, really one of the things really making us understand that most of the votes here are those that were not cast. But I can just tell you that at the moment, as you've mentioned, behind me we have a monitor which will just explain with Dr. Tshepa Molale, that is the local governance expert. This is the South African map, Leanne, and if we just click on the Northwest, as you've mentioned, only 10% of the votes were counted, and we've got 18 councils in the Northwest Province, and thus far the counting is still continuing. But I just want to start with the voting districts that were completed. That is 189 out of 1,743. Those are the voting districts which were counted, translating, of course, to the 10% that we see there. I want us to look at these municipalities. That is the Northwest map. As you can see the colors now, these colors coded here translating to the voices of the people of the Northwest Province. I want us to start with the municipalities that we are at the moment, that is Mahikeng Local Municipality, Dr. Molale. Now, when we click here, we see that a lot of counting has not been done, but we can see there the green, as you can see there, that is the ANC. But of course, at this point, one can say that is because maybe the ballots from a certain district were counted first, maybe the majority of such was ANC. I want us to go to Khetlen Rifiri Local Municipality, the controversial municipalities. We saw the communities taking the municipalities to court, saying they want to take over the water plant there. Just let's talk about that in terms of a bit of ANC there, but you can see the purple, that is Freedom Front Plus. Quite interesting, because it seems like Freedom Front Plus is competing with the Democratic Alliance. Now, the voices of the people, a case study of such.
Looking at the national vote, we see that Freedom Front Plus is somewhat getting some traction, and coming into this municipality in particular, you can even see that they are now a bit higher than the EFF. We can see that although much of the voting hasn't taken place, but we do know the issues in that area, and it has always been, there have been indications that the vote might be swayed, stolen from the ANC as a result of, the controversies relating to this municipality. Remember, this is the municipality where the community formed the Concerned Citizens Group, and they actually took the municipality to court and won, taking over the water treatment plant of that municipality. And the controversy there, they are now even locked in court trying to recoup the monies that they spent from the municipality. So yes, we are seeing that Freedom Front Plus gaining some traction and obviously being followed by the EFF. These are, well, could be votes that are, from the ANC, but it's still, of course, early to tell at this stage, as some districts haven't brought in their numbers and their results.
Yeah, and of course, only 14% of votes counted there. I want us to go to the other local municipality. Let us just
That's
check
Khetlang River.
Khetlang River is here. We talked about that. I want us to look at the Rustenburg local municipality.
Yes.
We saw in 2016 really the EFF having a stronghold there, being the official opposition to the ANC.
Yes.
But thus far, we only have ANC at 34.7, that is 212 votes,
Yes.
with the DA getting 116 votes, translating to 18.99%. You look at Freedom Front Plus,
Yes.
also there, really, the shades are there, the DA is there. Just a bit of the ANC. It will be quite interesting to see how will the EFF then perform here.
The same goes for this municipality. Of course, we haven't received much of the results in this area. As you can see, out of all the total number of wards in Rustenburg, we can see only about 3 where we're beginning to see the numbers coming in or trickling in. Yes, it will be very interesting. This is one of the hotly contested municipalities, as you rightfully put it. ANC was in the majority, but by a very small margin in the last elections. Now, when we're coming here, it would be interesting to continue to see, will EFF fare as much as it did? I mean, this is the area that has produced many members of parliamentarians, as a result of, the aftermath of the Marikana massacre, EFF gaining a lot of traction there, so yes, you're quite correct. You can say, in as much as we are seeing a little bit slow numbers that are coming out, but it would be very interesting to see, are we going to have, a council that is governed under a coalition in this municipality? Most indications have been there.
And it's actually 1%, quite
And
interesting.
of course, now we only have 1%.
Freedom
Yeah.
Front Plus is actually color-coded there.
Yeah.
And then let us go to JB Max. We've seen the DA being the official opposition here to the ANC. It's one of the municipalities that were subjected to by-elections in this administration that we are living for 5 years. We've seen ANC leading, and then of course the DA being the opposition there. It looks like now the Freedom Front Plus is doing quite well. Yes, it's 29% of votes counted, but you look at the people and you wonder if it's going to be the official opposition removing the DA, or perhaps coalition, we head in there, South Africa.
Yeah, JP Max is quite an interesting one. One would have expected a lot of yellow, coming mushrooming in the various areas, as a bit of red also, judging by the last time when, this municipality was merged. I mean, there were so many frustrations in different community members, angry at this merging of the two. You remember Ventersdorp municipality and Tlokwe local municipality, but now it's quite interesting to see Freedom Front Plus doing well. We heard the leader of the party saying they are looking forward to forming coalition governments. I would see that they might use this influence if their shade continue to grow in the different wards. We might be in a position to see them being sort of the kingmakers. As you can see, they are doing well, but of course, like I say, we've got to caution our viewers. It's still too early to call. I mean, we're at 29% completed right now, although we can see that there is a bit of Freedom Front Plus coming in, yes, but yeah, it's quite interesting to see, but we'll continue to observe and see if at all are we going to have this council being governed under a coalition.
And indeed, like you're saying, the colors do not always translate to what we see. I want to make an example because I want us to click to Tswaing. You see here, the colors, it's almost fully shaded, but you click there on the municipality.
Exactly.
Just GA, you can see it's saying 63%, but of the 2% counting that has already been done. ANC there, 4%. Really showing that the colors, as much as you see them from the outside, but when you get into the municipality, that's not the case. But this was the municipality that was dissolved days before the elections. Quite interesting, really.
Yes, it was dissolved just a few days before this election, and I wouldn't expect that dissolution to be affecting the elections because the political parties and independent candidates have been campaigning even long before the council was dissolved. I wouldn't expect the voter to, be that, affected by that decision to the extent that maybe they might want to sway their vote in a particular way. The main issues that might have swayed the voter would have been the challenges in that municipality. I mean, Tswaing has, always been one of the municipalities with experiencing challenges with the access to water, those kind of the issues. So, yeah, and might I also say, of the awards that we have received so far, we know that the ANC has already received about 4 wards, and then we know the DA has received about 3 wards, and the municipalities within which they have received these wards, ANC, it's in Matlosana municipality, Lekwatamaning, where they've received 2 wards, and then we also have Mamusa municipality, the DA, all 3 are in the JB Max municipality.
Yeah, definitely. Now, let us look to one of the municipalities that was previously dissolved, that is the Mamusa local municipality. We've seen the EFF leader Julius Malema going there several times, and of course urging people to vote, to express their views by voting. And we see 3 colors. It's been yellow, it's been purple, it's been green, but we now see the red here.
Yes, we see that this is the one municipality that the EFF is hoping to sway and persuade voters, dissuade them against the ANC. This is the municipality which was dissolved, and the by-elections were taken last year in January. So it would be also interesting to see now, looking at the EFF having some bit of traction in that municipality. All indications are showing that the ANC has been somewhat hurt. We are seeing a bit of people also coming in. DA also now, the ANC also now trying to, sustain and regroup and recuperate from, the last vote. But yeah, more support is now going to these 2 opposition parties.
Yeah, quite interesting is 55% of votes counted.
Yes.
That's more than half, and we see the ANC, of course, 55.52%. That is 7,004 votes. The EFF currently leading with just 20%, but of course we've got 45% of votes that are yet to be counted.
Yes.
Really, we have more time really to talk about other municipalities. I see here that is in the Ramotsirimirwa, a bit of EFF. When we talk about the colors that are not translating to what you see from the outside, you see the ANC and you see a bit of the EFF there, and we are yet to see which wards really these 2 parties are more visible. I don't know if I'm colorblind, but maybe there's a bit of red here. But this is what is happening in the Northwest, Leanne, at the moment. They just updated now. It's 11% of votes have been counted. And if I can just show you and explain, as Dr. Mulale has said, that in the JB Max we have the DA that has won 3 wards at the moment, and we have got the ANC won 4 wards, and of course this being 2 in Lekwataimane local municipality, 1 at Mamusa local municipality, and of course 1 in Matlosana local municipality. It will be quite interesting to talk to different political parties here at the Northwest IEC Results Operation Center, especially when we have to talk about voter apathy. Just 38% of registered voters going to cast their vote, Leanne. But of course, a lot is yet to be done. More votes are yet to be counted. And of course, at this point, the Northwest is only sitting at 11% of votes that are currently counted. Back to you in studio.
Fantastic breakdown. Thanks so much for bringing us a comprehensive report from the Northwest. So let's quickly take a look at Gauteng now. So I just want to break it down for you, and then we're going to get into a prediction that's happening in one of the metros. So we can see here, this is Gauteng at the moment, and what's happening in terms of the support. ANC, 34.3% of the votes right now. They have got 1 council, 20 seats, and 140,205 votes. So as we can still see, it's still not too many votes that are in. The DA is sitting with 10 seats and 139,061 votes. And the EFF, this is a general picture of Gauteng. We're going to break it down now.